Please remain standing as we sing God Save the King. Please remain standing while the chaplain, Sister Susan Kidd, delivers the invocation.
God of wisdom and of truth, Spirit of our elders and of our ancestors, you enlighten our lives with your presence, and today we pause in silent recollection. We gather on this land where those who came before us have gathered for centuries. And today we do so to celebrate the accomplishments of certificates and degrees and an honorary doctorate for the University of Prince Edward Island graduating class of 2024, a group that has experienced lockdowns and open-ups, a group that knows distance and restriction. And so as we look back from this moment, you may have a mix of feelings. Hopefully in that mix is included gratitude and perseverance. And what we celebrate today has happened because of the support of families and friends, teachers and mentors, coaches. We're grateful for all of the people who surround our students each day, those who work and teach and serve on our UPEI campus. Graduates, your eye might be already to tomorrow and to tomorrow after that. But please hang on to today. May your eyes know hope. We need that in our world. We pray today for your courage and your creativity. We know today the joy of celebration, standing on the shoulders of a huge past history ready to launch. And so today I pray for our graduates a sense of your giftedness and your abilities. Also, a sense of a bit of humility to remind you that each other is here to help you. Recognize the help we receive from others. Our UPEI motto proclaims Fides, Scientia, and Beneficium. And if your Latin is lagging like mine, faith, knowledge, and service. We know that tomorrow will be better because of who and what we celebrate today. May this be our prayer. Amen.
Please be seated. Welcome to the 2024 Convocation, and a special welcome to all those who have come to Prince Edward Island for this occasion, as well as to those who are watching online. My name is Diane Griffin, and it is an honor for me as the new Chancellor to officiate at these proceedings. This week is my first time doing such. We begin by paying respect to the Mi'kmaq people of Epikut. We acknowledge that Mi'kma'ki is the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq, who in 1725 first signed the treaties of peace and friendship with the British Crown. Those treaties did not deal with the surrender of lands or resources, but instead recognized Mi'kmaq title and negotiated a path toward an ongoing relationship between nations. We acknowledge that where we live and work in Mi'kma'ki, we are all treaty people. I would like to draw your attention to the peace pole on the far side of the stage, which is UPEI's contribution to an international movement to promote peace on earth through a visual symbol. I'll now acknowledge the names of the stage party and ask each one to stand when I announce their name, but I ask that you hold your applause until the very end, okay? Her Honor, Honorable Antoinette Perry, Lieutenant Governor of Prince Edward Island. Dr. Greg Keefe, President and Vice Chancellor of the University. Ms. Pearline Morrison, representing the Chair of the Board of Governors. The honorary degree recipient, I guess he is doctor already, but Mr. John Bragg. Former Chancellors, the Honorable Catherine Kalbeck and Dr. Don McDougall. I'm so honored to be here with them today. The Honorable Jen Redmond, Minister of Workforce, Advanced Learning and Population, and she's representing the government of Prince Edward Island. Ms. Carla Bernard, member of the legislature, and she is the interim leader of the third party. Ms. Alana Jankoff, Deputy Mayor of the City of Charlottetown. Dr. Sharon Myers, Dean of Arts. Dr. Tarek Maddy, Dean of Business. Dr. Miles Turnbull, Dean of Education. Dr. Marva Sweeney-Nixon, Associate Vice President of Research and Dean of Graduate Studies. Professor Aaron Reed, Dean of Indigenous Knowledge, Education, Research, and Applied Studies. Dr. Christina Murray, Dean of Nursing. Dr. Nola Etkin, Dean of Science. Dr. Wayne Peters, Dean of Sustainable Design Engineering. Dr. Dominique Griffon, Dean of Veterinary Medicine. Mr. Donald Moses, University Librarian. Dr. Greg Natterer, Vice President, Academic and Research. Ms. Camille Maddy, Citation Reader and UPEI Student Union Representative. Ms. Andrea Trowbridge, Registrar. Sister Susan Kidd, Chaplain. Dr. Judy Clark, Elder in Residence. And our Marshal, Dr. Patrice Drake. This concludes our stage party. Now you can clap. Thank you. So, here we are today. After some of the most turbulent years in our lives, that included a worldwide pandemic, a labor strike at the university, and a major post-tropical storm that knocked out electricity on Prince Edward Island for days. So here we are, after all of that, on your graduation day from this university. You have probably heard the old saying, the ancient Chinese curse, may you live in interesting times. Yeah, you've done that in spades. You have done that in spades indeed, but we're here today to honor your academic achievement and congratulations. You've all had people, of course, who've helped you along the way, your parents, professors, and other mentors, but it's your own efforts that actually got you across the finish line. This enables you to join our UPEI alumni who now exceed over 29,000 graduates of this university. I feel so very honored to be the person who follows the Honorable Catherine Kalbeck in awarding the degrees as the UPEI Chancellor. Of course, she followed Dr. Don McDougall. And I've long admired Catherine Kalbeck. She's a great Islander, great Canadian who contributed so much to our university, our province, and our country. And Dr. McDougall has done the same. Just tremendous records of these two people. And we're fortunate to have the privilege of having them here today. And now, I'm the fortunate one to have the privilege to grant you your degree or certificate. So I'd like to now introduce the President and Vice Chancellor of the University, Dr. Greg Keith.
Thank you, Chancellor Griffin. Your Honor, the Honorable Antoinette Perry, Lieutenant Governor of Prince Edward Island, the Honorable Jen Redmond, Minister of Workforce, Advanced Learning and Population, Ms. Carla Bernard, Interim Leader of the Third Party, Deputy Mayor Alana Janko, Ms. Perline Morrison, representing the Chair of the Board of Governors, Honorary Graduate John Bragg, Chancellor Emerita Catherine Kalbeck, former Chancellor Don McDougall, distinguished platform guests, faculty and staff, alumni, family and friends, and most of all, members of the University of Prince Edward Island class of 2024, on behalf of our entire university community, I would like to welcome all of you joining us here in person and around the world online for the most important celebration in our university's calendar. There is one person who I would like to single out and welcome. On April 5th, we installed the Honorable Diane Griffin as the university's 10th Chancellor. While Chancellor Griffin is no stranger to UPEI, as she holds a BSc from St. Dunstan's University, one of our founding institutions, and a BEd and an Honorary Doctor of Laws from UPEI, she is presiding at convocation and conferring degrees for the first time this year. We are grateful for your dedication to UPEI, and we thank you for taking on this role. You have already been very busy in the role. At the end of every exam period, a sense of excitement begins to percolate and builds into May as we prepare to congratulate our graduating students at convocation. This year, however, not only does spring signal a new chapter in the academic journey of our graduates, but we are also ushering in a new era at UPEI. In late March, the Board of Governors approved the UPEI Action Plan, which outlines the university's efforts to build a culture of trust, safety, and inclusion. Many people have contributed to the development of this document. It has been humbling to witness the courage, compassion, and collective strength of our community as members move forward, providing candid input needed to produce the action plan. We have set the wheels in motion for change, and now we must work to implement the plan, build out our frontline teams, monitor progress, and continue to learn and reconcile with each other. And staying on this topic, the university continues to take steps in our journey towards reconciliation with the Indigenous peoples of Canada. It's important for everyone living, working, studying, and graduating in Canada to understand our country's history of colonization and its tragic effects on Indigenous peoples. UPEI is committed to advancing reconciliation through higher education. We now have an Indigenous strategic framework that has been endorsed by the Board of Governors and the Senate. As a community, we have started a journey of growth in recognition of the role we must play in promoting an understanding of Indigenous history and culture and supporting respectful relationships. Over the last few years, through the efforts of many, including our Faculty of Indigenous Knowledge, Education, Research, and Applied Studies, and our Indigenous advisor, Dr. Corinne Chappell, we have begun to recognize Indigenous teachings and cultural presence here on campus. This includes the Indigenous teachings of Turtle Island Course, the teepee in the quadrangle, and the stole given to graduates. This year, 4 Indigenous graduates were presented with their keepsake stole. Our hope is that this will provide them with a visual symbol of accomplishment and pride in their Indigenous heritage. I'm extremely pleased to announce that for the first time, 7 students who are graduating will receive a bachelor's degree with a minor in Indigenous Studies. We have also introduced Mi'kmaq drumming last year as an element of the academic procession. The drum represents the universal heartbeat of Mother Earth, the center of the earth. We are grateful to the Lone Cry Mi'kmaq drumming group to help us feel this rhythm. This past summer, on behalf of the university, I had the honor and privilege to accept a gift of an eagle feather from the Native Council of Prince Edward Island. I'm extremely proud that the eagle feather is being carried for the first time as part of the academic procession. The eagle feather is placed in a position of prominence on the convocation stage alongside the ceremonial mace. The eagle is sacred in Indigenous culture because it flies closest to the Creator and symbolizes respect, honor, strength, courage, and wisdom. Another new tradition that has been introduced is that O Canada will be sung at the end of the ceremony in English, French, and Mi'kmaq. The lyrics appear in your convocation program. Incorporating traditions and symbols are important, but we need to always do more. We have a long way still to go, but I thank all those who are advancing indigenization and reconciliation at UPEI. And when we speak of values, as we do in the UPEI Action Plan, we must look beyond stating what is listed in a mission statement or on a website. If I can impart one thing to our graduates, it's always to live and act based on our shared values. I turn once again to Indigenous leaders and elders for their wisdom on this front. They remind us that cultural values are universal. It's about doing the right thing, living the right way. For example, the 7 grandfathers' teachings of the Mi'kmaq are not very different from the cultural values of many other First Nations, Innu, and Métis, and indeed most peoples around the world. I really like how this was explained in the teachings of the Mi'kmaq published by Mi'kma'way Debert Cultural Center. Cultural values inform all aspects of life and interactions. Sometimes these values are easily identifiable, other times they are more difficult to discern. The values presented here are not all-encompassing, but they represent some of the primary values that guide many Mi'kmaq decisions and practice. Rather than seeing these values as standards, it would be more appropriate to understand them as guiding practice for interactions among people. The 7 grandfathers' teachings are wisdom, love, respect, bravery, honesty, humility, and truth. Our values here at UPEI, inclusion, equity, and indigenization, academic freedom and rigor, accountability and integrity, and excellence align with these teachings. Graduates, throughout your academic journey, you have shown your dedication to these values. When you combine your disciplinary expertise and the resilience you have developed and are guided by our UPEI values, no challenge will be too great. You are well equipped to reach your full potential, solve pressing problems, contribute to a more just, more equitable society, and make a profound impact in your community, whether that be here on the island or around the world. Graduates, you have made us all very proud. When you joined the Panther community, you could not have envisioned the challenges you would face. And yet, despite these, you adapted. Amid the uncertainty, you persevered. and through it all you showed an exceptional capacity to learn and grow. UPEI's community of scholars and staff share a vision of supporting our students to grow to their full potential and make connections both inside and outside the classroom. Graduates, please join me in acknowledging our dedicated University of Prince Edward Island faculty and staff who have encouraged you in acquiring your skills, knowledge, and understanding that contributed to your development. Let's give them a round of applause. To the parents, partners, family members, friends of our graduates, I thank you for your wholehearted support of our students. They have worked so hard for the past number of years to realize their dreams. Your encouragement and support have been invaluable to their success. Again, let us show our thanks with a round of applause. This spring will also bring even further change at the university and for me personally. It is my honor to participate in the 4 convocation ceremonies this week, as they will mark the last in my role as interim president. I thank everyone who has supported me over the last 2.5 years and for seizing the opportunity and acknowledging our collective responsibility to positively impact those around us. Let's continue to all work together to help shape our campus and our world for the better. And if I may offer some final advice to our graduates before I conclude, as you advance through life, stay bold in your pursuits, but humble in your accomplishments. Stay connected to your Panther for Life family, a family of more than 29,000 alumni around the world. Stay resilient in the face of challenges, but firm in your core values. And remember, we all have much to be thankful for. As you strike out on the next step of your journey, always remember to show gratitude, just as you live by our UPEI shared values. Faculty, staff, family, and friends, please join me in giving another round of applause to the class of 2024. We are so proud of you and so inspired by you. Thank you.
We shall now proceed with conferring the title of Chancellor Emerita.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you for the title of Chancellor Emerita, the Honorable Catherine S. Kalbeck. Former Member of Parliament, retired Canadian Senator, and most importantly, in my humble opinion, former Chancellor of the University of Prince Edward Island. Catherine's life has been guided by the values of family and community, hard work and integrity. Driven by duty and responsibility and intense commitment to her province and country, Catherine gravitated to public service. The daughter of a respected and successful business family with deep rural connections in PEI, Catherine earned her Bachelor of Commerce degree at Mount Allison in 1960, only the second woman to graduate from that program, and her Bachelor of Education degree from Dalhousie University in 1963. In addition to her work as an educator and businesswoman, she and her brother Bill continued the family legacy of running Kalbeck's store. Catherine entered politics where she made outstanding contributions during a career that spanned 5 decades. Ever the pioneer, In 1974, she was the second woman elected to the Legislative Assembly of PEI, the first female Minister of Health and Social Services, Minister responsible for the disabled, and Minister responsible for non-status Indians. In 1988, she was the first woman elected Member of Parliament for Malpeque, and in 1993, she was elected Premier of PEI, the first woman to lead a government in the history of Canada. She was called to the Senate in 1997. Not bad for a self-described shy kid from Badek. Catherine has always seen her public life as a natural extension of her community involvement. She has championed literacy and learning initiatives, sustainable development, access to post-secondary education and health services, women in business and leadership, family violence prevention, and equal opportunity for all. She has served as an inspiration for women, proving that they can be leaders and should be involved. Reflecting on her political career, she said with characteristic frankness, "When I got in, there were a lot of people who felt that women shouldn't be in politics. I didn't really let it interfere." Catherine has worked with countless charitable organizations, public service and community groups, and her church. Among them, the UPEI Board of Governors, the Prince County Hospital Board, the Maritime Provinces Higher Education Commission, and the National Advisory Council of Family Resource Programs in Canada. Her achievements have resulted in many honors. Catherine was recognized as one of the top 100 most powerful women in Canada in 2006. An inaugural inductee to the Canadian Women in Politics Hall of Fame in 2008. Inducted into the PEI Junior Achievement Business Hall of Fame in 2011. And named a national builder by Famous Five Ottawa and honored as PEI's Red Cross Humanitarian of the Year in 2012. In 2014, the Chances Family Center was named the Catherine Kalbeck Family Center in her honor. She was granted an honorary degree of laws, a Doctor of Laws, from Mount Allison University in 1996 and from UPEI in 2015. She was appointed to the Order of Canada in 2015 and to the Order of PEI in 2017. And most recently, the university officially opened the Catherine Kalbeck Center for Entrepreneurship in her honor due to the generous support of the River Phillip Foundation. We were extremely fortunate to have her serve as our 9th Chancellor from 2018 to 2023. As Chancellor, she was an unwavering supporter of UPEI, from co-chairing the Alec Bradshaw Campbell Entrance Scholarship Campaign Cabinet to attending Panther Sport Games to presiding over convocation. She continues to be engaged in initiatives she kick-started at UPEI related to literacy, as well as mentoring women interested in leadership, public life, and business. UPEI bestows the title Chancellor Emeritus or Emerita to honor chancellors who have rendered distinguished service to our university during their terms and to acknowledge their continued support. It is fitting for the university to honor Catherine Kalbeck as Chancellor Emerita, given her exceptional ongoing commitment and service. She has exemplified the role of Chancellor in an extraordinary way, and the university has benefited and continues to benefit greatly from her vision, wisdom, passion, and leadership. Madam Chancellor, in recognition of her remarkable contributions and achievements during a lifetime of service, I now request on behalf of the Board of Governors of the University of Prince Edward Island that you confer upon the Honourable Catherine Kalbeck the title of Chancellor Emerita.
I confer upon you, the Honorable Catherine Kalbeck, the title of Chancellor Emerita at the University of Prince Edward Island, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. We will now proceed with conferring an honorary degree.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you for the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa for Mr. John Bragg, Companion of the Order of Canada and member of the Order of Nova Scotia. Entrepreneur, philanthropist, community supporter, and champion. These are just a few words that can be used to describe Mr. Bragg, one of Canada's most successful business founders and leaders. Born in Spring Hill, Nova Scotia in 1941, Mr. Bragg received a Bachelor of Commerce degree and Bachelor of Education degree from Mount Allison University in Sackville, New Brunswick in 1962 and 1963, respectively. Following the completion of his studies, he founded Oxford Frozen Foods Limited in 1968, now an international leader in the frozen food industry, specializing in wild blueberries grown in Nova Scotia. He became involved in the hospitality industry in 1967 with the late David Rod of PEI, owning and operating 2 hotel properties in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. The Rod Grand Hotel in Yarmouth continues to serve visitors of that area today. In 1970, Mr. Bragg founded Bragg Communications, now Eastlink, which provides cable and telecommunication services in almost all major centers of Nova Scotia and PEI, as well as other provinces in Canada. He is regarded as a pioneer in this industry. He also serves, or is currently serving, as a director of boards on many Canadian companies, including TD, Maple Leaf Foods, Canada Bread Limited, Empire Company Limited, and Sobeys Inc. As you can see, Mr. Bragg is deeply committed to the success and sustainability of rural communities in Canada. By supporting local communities through his business initiatives, he has helped them remain vibrant. However, his support of community life extends beyond his business interests. Throughout his life, he's been committed to higher education and numerous philanthropic causes. Through the River Phillip Foundation, he and his wife Judy, who was granted an honorary degree from UPEI in 2010, have contributed to several universities. At UPEI most recently, they provided a leadership gift to support the new Catherine Kalbeck Entrepreneurship Center. They also made a significant donation to support human health research facilities at the AVC College in memory of the late Mr. Rod and supported the Fulbright Chair, Nutri-Sciences and Health. They also created a scholarship in memory of Mr. Rod, the David W. Rod Scholarship in Tourism and Hospitality. Mr. Bragg also provided leadership and support in raising funds for UPEI's Alexander Bradshaw Campbell Entrance Scholarships. He has also supported numerous organizations, including the Nature Conservancy of Canada, Multiple Sclerosis Scientific Research Foundation, and the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Mr. Bragg has been awarded degrees from several universities and colleges, including Mount Allison, Dalhousie, Acadia, St. FX, and Cape Breton University. His many honors include being named the Companion of the Order of Canada in 2022 and being inducted into the Canadian Agricultural Hall of Fame in 2023. Madam Chancellor, in recognition of his dedication to and leadership in entrepreneurship, philanthropy, education, and community service, I now request on behalf of the Senate of the University of Prince Edward Island that you confer upon Mr. John Bragg the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
I admit you I admit you, John Bragg, to the degree of Honor Causa, University of Prince Edward Island. Thank you. So now we will proceed with the granting of certificates and degrees. All candidates present at the convocation today, please rise to be recognized by your colleagues and your community. Everybody up. This class has quite a fan club out there. I award each of you the certificate or degree that you have earned from the University of Prince Edward Island with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I also award the degree or degree in absentia to those who cannot be with us here today, but whose records have been certified by the Senate. We'll now begin with the presentations, graduates. Please take your seats. So, we proceed with the awarding of the certificates and degrees in the McDougall Faculty of Business, named for Dr. McDougall, who's on the stage today with us, former chancellor. Okay.
Madam Chancellor, I now have the honor to present to you for the certificates in business and in public administration and for the degrees of Bachelor of Business in Tourism and Hospitality, Bachelor of Business Studies, Bachelors of Business Administration, and Bachelors of Business Administration Cooperative Education. Those students whose names shall be announced individually and whose qualifications for these degrees have been approved by the Senate.
Bachelor of Business in Tourism and Hospitality, Toriano Curtis. Mary Lynn Murphy. Devonique Stirrup. Bachelor of Business Studies, Oren Bouillon. Bachelor of Business Administration, Ashita Guyal. Mustafa Hazem. Malak Abdel Hamid. Ibrahim Abdelkader. Shahinsa Abdul Salam. Bilal Abuyadea. Braden Ahern. Ajibola Ibokunoluwa. Ashmit Abraham. Ziad Al-Hosseini. Mark Allard. Abdurrahman Amjad. Esla Angbazo. Isha Akil. Benjamin Arsenault. Martin Atafin. Mohammed Mefla Ayash. Walid bin Badr. Mustafa Bahraini. Kaushal Bosnet. Kamil Belbashire. Therese Bijot. Tristan Blackmore. Gabriel Bronzy Silva. Maria Brown. Atwan Bullard. Abhishek Chandran. Saubhagya Chhabra. Madison Cochran. Alexander Condon. Juan David Contreras. Ian Cormier. Chase Costello. Capri Dawson. Alamed Dayab. Humam Dayab. Kira Dink. Drew Duran. Kaylee Doogie. Kristen Diane De Silva. Yuton Do. Wilson Edomobi. Yasmin El Sharbatli. Hamza Ahmad. Ibuchukwu Ezugu. Yasser Farid. Marklyn Flores. Nargas Fatui. Anna Friedrich. Rula. Jessica Gallant. Mohammed Junaid bin Hadim. Ethan Handrigan. Owen Handrigan. Danielle Hayes. Isaac Hendrickson. Ryan Morris Borden Holland. Aiden Hogerbrug. Tristan Hughes. Malek Ahmad Azeldin. Nsegira Mizero Jayan. Matt Jelly. Akshat Kaushal. Brody Lance. Juliette Lazaric. Lok Yin Arthur Learn. Shristi Limbu. Tammy Loy. Hayu Loy. Emmett Leans. Dylan McDonald. Alex McCackern. Heather McLaren. Kevin McLean. Chloe McMillan Delaire. Mostafu Masoud. Chioma Francisca Mbonu. Caleb McKenna. Ali Moawad. Chelsea Malloy. Olivia Morley. Owen Morrison. Mohammed Amin Mrabati. Sheena Nakulunga. Wing Fong Ni Win. Senabu Jai. Yosef Osman. Brandon Noonan. Paige Outhouse. Krunal Patel. Malu Parekh. Dakota Patter. Quan Ting Cindy Pang. Dhruya Anna Pitar. Samuel Peterson. Olivia Phillips. Matthew Power. Jaron Rashid. Jordan John Reed. Matthew Smith Crane. Charlize Saheli. Hisham Baha Saleh, Surani. Victoria Stelmashlik. Humu Traore. Logan Van Hall. Naruti Vyas. Jordan Walker. Adam William. Jeffrey Braden Woodford. Hai Chow. Yan Yi Zhang. Xinyu Yi. Jiajun Zhang. Li Qi Zhang. Chihan Zhu. Gozing Zhuang. Bachelor of Business Administration, Cooperative Education, Rami Almiala. Jonah Arbing. Salam Faraj. Matthew Gillis. Yash Gupta. Sarah Faith Martin. Jiansha Monbod. Yokta Muki. Jocelyn Perry. Shah Head. Morgan Shepherd.
Shall now proceed with awarding of graduate degrees in the McDougall Faculty of Business.
Chancellor, I have the honor, together with the Dean of Graduate Studies, to present to you for the degree of Masters of Business Administration those students whose names shall be announced individually and whose qualifications for this degree have been approved by the Senate.
Master of Business Administration, Pradeep Anjaras. Darcy Beck. Sean Burton. Nathalie Koch. Catherine Gallant. Rayan Hafiz. Glenn Thomas. Cecil McPhail. Rebecca Dawn McSwain. Oluwa Bukolo Ojomu. Naiya Patel. Michelle Penwarden. Curran Shoemakers. Shanda Solis Chavez. Nguyen Bik Nak Trong. Juan Carlos Venegas. Rochelle Visser.
We shall proceed with the awarding of the undergraduate degrees in the Faculty of Sustainable Design Engineering.
Madam Chancellor, I now have the honor to present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Sustainable Design Engineering those students whose names shall be announced individually and whose qualifications for these degrees have been approved by the Senate.
Bachelor of Science in Sustainable Design Engineering. Ali Abdel Halim. Catherine Abry. Oluwa Demolade Ayadebanyajo. Badruddin Al-Sadi. Zainul Abdin Mohammed Al-Zubadi. Rosaline Antoun. Hamza Ben Dreosh. Trey Laron Spence Cartwright. Sumyadeep Chowdhury. Caleb Dawson. Haneen Hamdi. Ethis Fanu. Ria Gallant. Taylor Gallant. Iyad Tamar Ghanem. Evan Hutchinson. Ibrahim Tantawi. Tobena John Cross Igwe. Atul Augustine Kalumkar. Druvil Kanani. Mohammed Sahaf. Victoria Keefe. Benjamin Kaiser. Jacob Larson. Mason McDonald. Rebecca McIntyre. Donald Cale McKay. Connor McArdle. Luke McCarville. Ben McQuaid. Brett McQuaid. Basil Mohammed. Mohammed Samir Mohammed. Liam Murdoch. Basil Naji. Jason Newhoff. Ellen O'Reilly. Kunle. Jeremiah Oluwatumi Nunu Oriade. David Osagu Chiagozi. Bridget Patterson. Jonathan Alfonso Rodriguez del Aguila. Adiel Ngabo Rudabana. Omar J.I. Mustafa Shakir. Spencer Swain. Colby Wah. Andrew Malcolm Williamson. Victoria Yates. Khaled Younis.
We'll now proceed with the designation of graduate degrees in the Faculty of Sustainable Design Engineering.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor, together with the Dean of Graduate Studies, to present to you for the degree of Master of Science in Sustainable Design Engineering, those students whose names shall be announced individually and whose qualifications for the degree have been approved by the Senate.
Master of Science in Sustainable Design Engineering, Samantha McDougall.
We shall now proceed to the presentation of prizes and medals. The Honorable Antoinette Perry, visitor of the university, will present these to the recipients. The Marshal will announce each winner.
The Michael F. Cassidy Business Life Award for the graduating student standing highest in the Bachelor of Business Administration program is awarded to Sheena Nagalanga. The Professor Don McEwen School of Sustainable Design Engineering Inspirational Award for the graduating Sustainable Design Engineering student who is an inspiration to classmates, demonstrates academic excellence, high ethical standards, and exceptional engagement in project-based design is awarded to Benjamin Kaiser.
Valedictory address comes next, so I call upon our valedictorian, Bridget Patterson. She's a graduate from the Faculty of Sustainable Design Engineering, and she will deliver the address.
Madam Chancellor, Your Honor, President Keefe, honorary degree recipient, fellow graduates of the class of 2024, faculty and staff, families, and friends. My name is Bridget Patterson, and it is an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as the valedictorian for the class of 2024. I want to express my sincere gratitude to everyone in this room who has helped the engineering and business classes of 2024 reach the finish line of their degree programs. Congratulations to everyone sitting before me. We made it! I was raised on the south shore of Prince Edward Island, and I grew up immersed in the arts. As a child performer and competitor, I had a tendency to become a perfectionist and become overwhelmed if I felt I wasn't immediately good at something. I struggled with frustration and the desire to simply give up. Math and science were never my strongest subjects, and it took me much longer than my peers to fully grasp important concepts. With the support of my high school math teachers and peers, I gained confidence in my scientific abilities. I grew curious about how the world worked and knew that I wanted to somehow make an impact on people's lives, but still maintain in a creative space. As a 17-year-old, I still didn't know who I wanted to be or what I wanted to do. The week before I was set to begin my undeclared science major, a family friend, engineer, and new faculty member, Dr. Sheldon White, suggested I enroll in the engineering program. So I did. I didn't really know what engineering was or how I would get through, but I reminded myself of all of the invisible barriers I had faced so many times before and decided to take on the challenge. I encourage you all to take a moment and reflect on the path that led you here today. Who helped you along the way? Who guided you through the times of uncertainty? Do you remember a time when you didn't think that you would finish this degree? I sure do. And if it wasn't for my community of people, I wouldn't be standing before you here today as a fellow graduate of yours. Our program requirements in business and engineering would have been enough of a challenge on their own, and then the COVID-19 pandemic came knocking on our doorstep. We quickly had to get comfortable being uncomfortable. We had countless Zoom calls, varying public health regulations, isolation, hurricanes, power outages, and a faculty strike. We were forced to change the way that we communicated and to adapt to our constantly changing learning environment. I, like many others, struggled with my mental health during these chaotic times, and I took advantage of the support systems that were available to me. By the end of my third year, I had received an ADHD diagnosis, and I began to understand the contributing factors that made it more difficult to learn in a traditional classroom setting. I met others who were facing similar challenges, and as it turns out, engineering brings together a lot of neurodivergent people. I quickly realized the importance of community and the impact that relationships have on our everyday lives. I'd like to thank anyone who has been involved in student societies, clubs, and initiatives that have helped create opportunities for students to connect with others in ways they may not have been able to otherwise. Whether we're graduating from arts or business, engineering or science, nursing or the veterinary medicine program, we have all leaned on our communities and our people to get us through. I'd also like to give a special shout out to the lab technicians in the FSDE who were paramount to the completion of all of our design projects throughout these years. And I'd also like to recognize the people who took care of the business students on Fridays when they didn't have any class. Today is the beginning of a new chapter for us all. Though our day-to-day lives may no longer be driven by assignment deadlines and test anxiety, we've developed skills that will give us the confidence to face new and unfamiliar challenges. Throughout our degree program, we have proven to ourselves time and time again that we can take seemingly impossible tasks and find a way to get it done. The terrifying part of this new beginning is that only we can sit in the driver's seat of our own life. But the exciting part is that we are the ones who get to turn the key in the ignition. Mistakes are inevitable, but we'll never learn how to stand up on our own unless we learn how to pick ourselves up when we fall. I encourage you to embrace your own mistakes and see them as opportunities for growth. Truly, we only begin to grow the moment that we step outside of our comfort zone. As I progressed through my years at UPEI, I began to realize that engineering and business, and any undergraduate degree for that matter, actually do provide us with constant opportunities to engage with our own creativity. We take our ideas and our wildest dreams, and we use what we've learned to turn them into reality. Whether you want to run a business, build a robot, or start a completely new career, you know how to take a concept and make it something tangible, like completing this degree. Through our individual and collective challenges, we have seen the results of what perseverance, determination, and honing a sense of community can achieve. Though the road here was long, demanding, and often grueling, I believe that this graduating class is somewhat unique. We know how to survive in chaos, and it's now our opportunity to begin to create environments where we can thrive. Every person in this room has accomplished something incredible, faced their own unique challenges, and deserves to be celebrated. If there is anything I can leave with you, it is this: stay curious, be kind, and never stop learning. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Thank you.
Well, a great address once again. Thank you so much, Bridget. It's excellent. I'm letting everybody get into place here. We are nearing the end of the convocation. So I have a few thank yous to give. I want to offer a special thank you to everybody who helped organize the Convocation Week and Convocation today. You wouldn't believe the amount of work that goes into this. I'm sure it's no worse than trying to organize the invasion of another country like Normandy when World War II was starting to come to an end. Also, thank you to the families and friends who are here to support and celebrate our graduates. It's great to have you here. And this presents me once again with an excellent opportunity to offer special thanks to Dr. Greg Keefe. He postponed his retirement from academia and served for 2.5 years as the university's interim president. It's a long time to be an interim president. And he took on the challenge of piloting the good ship, UPEI, into calmer waters, preparing it for an even greater future. Indeed, a job well done. Thank you, Dr. Keefe. I think that ovation speaks volumes. It's great. I'm pleased to have the opportunity to acknowledge this year's honorary degree recipient, John Bragg, Dr. John Bragg, as well as some past recipients who are here. I also recognize Chancellor Emerita Kalbeck for the special designation she has received and congratulate her on that. And at this point, I want to echo Catherine Kalbeck's closing remarks that she made last year when she presided over her last convocation. And she said, "Graduates, as you turn the page on the next chapter of your life, I leave you with these words. I encourage you to be brave, strong, and humble. Never give up on finding the best in life and in giving the best to life. Take your degree and help to make this world a better place. You can do it." That's the end of her quote. Graduates, thank you for playing your role in our student university community. It's been great. I wish you happiness and success as you leave this university. I ask that the audience remain standing until the academic procession has left the building. Well, the auditorium at least. And I also invite everyone to a reception, a convocation reception that's going to be over in the Murphy Student Center, where graduates can pick up their degree parchments and purchase frames. You'll want to frame those beautiful documents, of course. And we have beautiful frames. I also encourage our graduates and their families and friends to wander throughout the campus for pictures. It's quite beautiful, especially the magnolia that's blooming by the Murphy Student Center. Take a picture of that. So, now I ask everyone to stand and we shall now sing "O Canada."